OverDose Vapes. Keep your coils tight. Keep your wicks wet. If you're looking for new flavors, I'm all about the clouds, bro. Filling up a clear row, we're dripping on the sub-ohm reviews for the juice while traffic jobs post viewed on YouTube and prepare for overdose.
Hello, welcome back to OverDose Vapes. This is Travis taking a look at some salt Nicky liquids. That's right, so we've got some high nicotine. And yeah, let's get into it. So, what we're looking at today, as the title might have told you, this is the remainder of the Glas Basix Salt Nic line. We looked at one before. We looked at my favorite one before, which was the Blue Magic, and that was like a blueberry cream cake kind of experience. Still my favorite. That's the one I vape primarily in my pods. I love it, absolutely. It's still my go-to one. But there's, 5 other flavors that come in that line. So I wanted to kind of go over those right now in order of my least favorite to favorite in the remainder. Like I said, Blue Magic has its own review. If you want to know my opinions on that, go check it out. It is available on the channel. But there's 5 more, and we're going to go through them. Like I just said, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. Let's go close and check out the little bottles. They're adorable, and then we'll get into this. All right. Be right back. BRB. We're back. Okay, you, me, back here in front of the green screen. Let's do it. I'm using Panda's chair. Ah, boom. It's more comfortable. Okay, comfort is important. Okay? So starting at my least favorite and working my way to my favorite. At number 5 here is going to be grape drink, sweet and savory fruit. Yeah, it's not lean. Okay, it doesn't taste like lean. You know what I'm saying? Less purple drink, grape drink, whatever. So it's grape, it's soda-ish. There's a couple different fruits. I just didn't really care for it. I found it to be a little bit lackluster, a little bit too artificial tasting. I'm not a huge grape vape guy. If it's done well, it can be good, but in my opinion, this is not done super well. I have this in, what do I have this in? I have this in the Enduro T20S, so let's go ahead and take a toke off of it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. It's just not, there's not a lot there. The flavor is robust, but it's just, I'm not big on the flavor. If you like grape soda flavors, I mean, it is okay. It's better than some, it's worse than others. I think that's a real niche flavor, grape soda. I like grape soda in real life, but it's just not something I find myself craving to vape. Not that there's anything super wrong with this flavor. It's just my least favorite from the 5. If I had to score it, I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. It's just average. It's not super bad or anything. It's actually surprisingly, for a grape flavor, it's totally vapeable. It's just not something I'm into. So take another toke. So after that, it's going to be Fizzy Lemonade. Now, surprisingly, we didn't even take a look at the Fizzy Lemonade from the original, what's it called, the Basix line. The Basix line is something we took a look at on the channel. It's a whole line of e-liquids from Glas. And the Fizzy Lemonade was just too mentholated. It was, or Coolada, whatever kind of cooling agent that they had. I always say mentholated because this one especially tasted like menthol, like mentholyptus, like a Hall's cough drop. It was so strong. I did vape it on a live show. I think Nikki B was on with me, and we were talking about it. And I took a toke off of it, and it was just so unbelievably harsh. So I couldn't vape it, and so I didn't want to review it because I can't give a good review on something that I can't even vape right. Some people obviously love the Coolada and love coolant and love cooling agents. And I'm not one of those people. I dislike them thoroughly. Except for, I will say, in a pod system where you're not getting these giant lung hits, it works. It actually works pretty well. It gives you a nice little throat tickle, which I think is part of the appeal of these high nic kind of devices, and mouth to lung. Some people, I think more so than direct to lung, mouth to lung people enjoy these cooling agents, and I see why. This is not a bad experience. It's got a nice little tart lemon to it, as well as that nice cool menthol kind of finish. Yeah, I definitely recommend it for people who are getting away from. If you're a new vapor, you're getting away from smoking, and you're a menthol smoker, I think that Fizzy Lemonade in Salt Nic is something you might enjoy. I have it in the Q box here. This is a little bit heavy duty actually, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's nice. It's actually really nice. I love the lemon combination with the cooling agent. It's got a really nice counterbalance. That tartness with that cool, it just works. It works really well. But not, I repeat, I did not, and I do not endorse the full size, regular freebase nicotine version of this e-liquid. I was not a fan. Not a fan at all. Too much. But in this circumstance, I think it works okay. So number 4, that's Fizzy Lemonade. Not bad. Probably give it a 3 as well. It's pretty average. It doesn't do anything special. After that, we have the Juicy Apple. Now this is actually it was a toss up between Juicy Apple and Crunchberry as far as the number 3, but I'm gonna go with Juicy Apple for number 3, just because I think the Crunchberry is a little bit more close to what my flavor profile is. But Juicy Apple is a damn fine e-liquid. It has a very, very robust, fresh apple flavor, which I love. I absolutely love this. I think it works really well. It's got so much flavor, considering that it's a Salt Nic mouth to lung 50 milligram e-liquid. It still packs quite a bit of flavor. I have it in the Vaporessa Nexus here. Let's take a toke off of it. Very enjoyable. It's got a really nice, crisp flavor to it. It's really enjoyable. I think this is one of my favorite apple flavors I've had in a while. And yeah, sweet and sour. That's kind of how they pitch it here, and I totally agree with that. I think that it is definitely got a little bit of sweet, a little bit of sour, but mostly that crisp, sour in the sense of like sour green apple kind of flavor, but a little bit of sweet, but most of that tart, crisp apple, which I love. I love it. I think 4 out of 5. It's really good. It's really, really good. So that was number 3, Juicy Apple. Yeah, it's got apples. It's got apple juice. It's got a little bit of citrus. It's damn good. Okay, so number 2, I'm gonna say is Crunchberry. And like I said, it was a toss-up between the Crunchberry and the Juicy Apple because I think they're both about equally good. And yeah, so Crunchberry, it is what they say. It's a mixed berry, heavy on the strawberry, cereal, and milk. And I really, really enjoy this. The only thing is, this one's a little bit harsh. A little bit more harsh than others. It's all the same nicotine ratio. It's 50 milligram, which is very, very strong. Please do not put this in a dripper and try to vape it. I've seen people do that. That's not going to be a good experience for you. It's for a mouth-to-lung, high-ohm device, okay? And where do I have this in? I have this in the Swaron Vagon. And yeah, this one's a little bit harsh. It actually has a little bit of an aftertaste that I'm not crazy about. It's a little bit heavy on the nicotine. It tastes like a little bit more like nicotine than the others, but that's a very. It's not as big of a problem as you might think. The flavor itself is very robust. It's got a very nice sweet strawberry, a lot of milk, and a really nice cereal. So the majority of this is very good. I was just trying to point out the fact that there was that one little downside, that it was a little bit harsh and had a little bit of a kind of lingering nicotine in the throat kind of sensation, more sensation than flavor. But still, I put this at number 2 out of the remaining 5 because I think it is a damn fine e-liquid and one of the only examples of a cereal that I've seen in salt neck form. And so we take what we can get. I'm a big fan of cereal, and this definitely replicates the cereal experience in salt neck form. So good to take a toke off of it. Go ahead. Very nice. Yeah, this is a winner. This is a big winner, and I would probably give it a 4+, like let's say 4.2 or something like that. It's really really good. The cereal, it's just amazing to me that they're able to capture that essence, the cereal, the strawberry, the milk, in a high nic form like this. You know, because a lot of times, okay. So number 1 in the remaining 5, this was an easy choice. Just like with the full size. Freebase nic version of the Basix line, this too is amazing, and this is the banana cream pie. The regular Basix line version of this was one of the highlights from that line, absolutely. If not the best, it was one of the best out of the line, and that holds true here with the salt nic version as well. I have it in the pearl. This pod is amazing, absolutely amazing. Heaven Gifts sent this to Panda for review. I kind of hijacked it because it has the banana cream pie in there. So let me go take a toke off of it. Yeah, so this is definitely, in my opinion, a big winner. It totally replicates the experience of the other, the non-salt nic version of this e-liquid. You get that really nice, real, fresh, ripe banana flavor. No runts here. It's bananas. It's real bananas, the kind that you eat, the kind you buy at the store. That's huge. And it's got a really nice creaminess to it. A little bit of maybe whipped cream or something on there. It's got a nice thick, sweetened cream aspect to it. I love this flavor. It's definitely up there. Probably give it a 4.5 to be totally honest. Definitely worth picking up. If you're looking for a good salt nic e-liquid, this and Blue Magic are my number 1 choices. And this is just as good in my opinion as Blue Magic. Blue Magic is just a little bit more my flavor profile. It's a blueberry cream cake. It's smashing. Did a review. Go check it out. But this is just as good, if not better, in all reality. It's so good. It's so good. It's got a nice vanilla. It's got a nice cream. It's got a nice kind of a little crust element to it. It's an amazing flavor. They packed so much into so little that I'm just blown away. Glas did a really good job with the Basix line, both in salt nic versions and the non-salt nic versions, the free base version. They did a great job. So I just wanted to kind of go over the rest of the flavors. I didn't want to do individual reviews for every single one, but I wanted to let you guys know my opinions on the rest of the line. So thank you so much to Glas for sending this out. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who sent us these pods, because I had something to use in them. So yeah, or use with them, something. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to edit this because this is all over the place. I'm not used to doing more than one e-liquid, okay? But I did. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Keep your coils tight. Keep your pods full. We'll see you then.